If you've been watching my Christopher Nolan series, then you know I have not seen Memento and Insomnia. I did watch those movies, I have reviewed them. Those are the first times I've ever seen those movies. I'm going to tell you right now, I have seen this movie about 5 times in my life. This is probably like the 6th time. It's been a few times since I've seen this movie. So before anyone writes in the comments, have you actually seen it? Yes, I watched it today just for this review, but I have seen The Prestige many, many times. So just gonna get that out there. The Prestige stars Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman, Scarlett Johansson, Michael Caine, and David Bowie, and is about these two rivalry magicians who used to be friends but have broken up and have gone their separate ways. And basically, their shows are so good that when they go and watch each other, they're like, I want to do that even better. I can do that even better. And so they go at each other basically show from show, trying to one-up another. But this is a real hatred rivalry that grows into something very dark and disturbing, and it gets into like something that's very mythical, if you ask me, and it's very disturbing, if you ask me. But I won't spoil this movie. I know a lot of people that haven't seen this movie, and I don't want to spoil the twist. But I will have light spoilers. I'm going to talk a little bit about certain plot points, but not spoil the twist, obviously. Let's just go and get this out of the way. Christopher Nolan is an amazing director. I don't know why, how every video I need to keep saying the movie is great because of directing. He makes great movies, guys. He just does. The scripts are A+ material, the story, the characters, the direction, the cinematography. All of his movies, no matter how I feel about certain ones, are gonna be great directing by him, because he really is one of those directors that just when he makes a movie I have to see it, and I'm gonna be like, he of course made a great looking movie and it feels so good to watch, because you know you're watching a very competent movie, just like The Prestige. Christian Bale is so good in this movie. It's a robbery no one ever talks about in his best performances. Like, obviously everyone talks about The Mechanic, American Psycho, Batman, American Hustle, all those movies he's great in. But no one ever talks about The Prestige. He is so good, and that also goes for Hugh Jackman, which to me, honestly, I like Hugh Jackman's performance more in this movie than Christian Bale. Hugh Jackman's an actor, man. I mean, the man's Wolverine. We all know that. But, I mean, if you've seen Les Miserables, Greatest Showman, he can sing, he can do all these things. And this movie, man, he is so good. Like, they're both so good. And the story and these characters between these two is so intriguing, and you love the magician, you love the magic in this movie, and that's how the movie's directed. The movie is directed like it's basically a show. You are watching this movie. It's a show, and it's told in a perspective of magicians doing a trick on the audience, which is us and these actors presenting this story. It's one of the best directed films ever, and it's that reason why. This is why, like, Memento was so good, because of how the story was told and everything. This movie is directed like a magic trick in a presented story with great characters. That's what I really love about this movie, and no one ever talks about it. I love these actors. I love them. Heck, Scarlett Johansson is so good in this movie. She is so underrated. Heck, if you ask me, David Bowie is really good. He's a magician that Hugh Jackman goes and visits to ask him certain stuff, but he is really good in those scenes. Heck, Andy Serkis is really good in this movie. Again, this movie is very well told with this magicians. They do not appreciate one another. They want to be better than one another. They go to certain lengths that is honestly insane, which gets into spoiler stuff. So like I said, I'm not going to talk major spoilers, but I'm going to talk certain plot points and certain things that you can represent in your mind if you haven't seen it. My issue with this movie, my only issue, it's always been an issue. Ever since I've seen it, this is my issue. I've never liked the machine Hugh Jackman uses. I don't want to spoil what it does, because spoilers, but the machine he uses, the one electricity and what it does for him, I've never liked. I don't know why. The reason, like, for me, okay, this movie, if you ask me, feels real. Because obviously magic's not real, and so tricks are told by perspective of eyes, all that kind of thing. Christian Bale, the way he does it is obviously a twist and whatever, I don't want to spoil. To me, that feels real. How he's doing the things we learn at the very end of this movie, it feels real. I feel like that could happen. Hugh Jackman tries to replicate what he's doing once he finds out, but he's doing it without even knowing it. That's what makes it such a dark story about these two characters. But Hugh Jackman's what he's doing, it feels so sci-fi. You know, if you ask me, it feels like such a sci-fi, like, unrealistic kind of thing. Which I know the movie's a magic and it's trippy and stuff like that, but I don't know. To me, it feels kind of off. It feels like, really? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't fit the whole story of the magic and the tricks, whatever. And like I said, the twist, whatever, the very end, which is a great twist with Christian Bale's part and his character and stuff like that. It's a great reveal and everything. But to me, that felt more real than what Hugh Jackman is doing in this movie. And that's why I've never loved the machine he uses, because to me, it feels so science fiction. It throws off the movie for me. Besides that, this movie is fan-freaking-tastic. It needs to be talked way more than it did. It's one of those movies I feel like deserves an analyzation, like videos like on YouTube, which probably there is, but I just haven't had a chance to look at it because I kind of get it for once. I will give The Prestige a high, strong A. I won't lie, I almost gave the movie an A-, but I love watching this movie and these two actors work with each other. I wish they would do more movies together because they are really good in this movie. Now, my next review will be Inception. I am really excited to talk about this movie. I can't believe I've never done a review on Inception. This is going to be fun, guys. I'm very excited. I'm probably going to get that video out very soon, more than this video, so expect that very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you thought about The Prestige, and give me another director I want to direct next. And if you guys enjoy this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys!